on, everyone? Thank you for joining us on another episode of Beard Mana. Looks like tonight we've got special guest Tyler from Woolly Wizard Beard Co. How you doing, man?
Good, good.
And obviously we've got Bearded Zebra. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, guys?
So my first question, man. How did you get into the game of making beard oils and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. So basically, I was using like another product for quite a while, and they went out of business. And then from there, I couldn't find some that like was perfect for my beard. So then I just started like messing around with it. Found a company that could source the products that was like fairly local to me, where I knew like everything came from, like all ethically sourced products. And then I just started messing around with it. It just took a while of just testing and trying different recipes and like research, so much research. And yeah, I just found some that, I liked and that worked for me. And then I just like shared that with like some friends and they were digging it too. And they're like, you should really like sell some of this. Like it'd be a good idea. Like this is really good. And then that was it. And I just started doing it, just slowly building, still building.
Nice. So like the rest is pretty much history after that point.
Yeah, I just constantly innovate, right? And try different things. Always trying different things. Like I have like my line, but then like I'm always working on a different product or a different blend just to see, right? Like you never know what's gonna work better, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. My question is like, how did you like become to do like all natural, like all essential? I mean,
yeah, you know what? Like like some of it's fragrance still, right? But the most of like the natural stuff, I just wanted it to be like that. I just felt like it should be like an all natural product.
okay, so you
That's
do
what I
have
had been
some
using.
fragrance.
Yeah, there is fragrance in some of them. Yeah, but for the rest of the ingredients, it was just finding like that like ethically sourced was the big thing that I really wanted, and something where I knew where it's coming from, not like an Amazon kind of thing,
Right.
from like a good company that like sources other cosmetic brands. So
Right.
How long have you been in the game, man?
I started in 2017, so like years. Yeah, coming on 3 years. But like a lot, the first year was a lot of like research and like developing the products. Like it wasn't as much like selling it. I got really into that probably like late 2017, early 2018, kind of in there. That's when more like a couple of like the local shops picked it up and stuff. So
That's awesome. That's really cool. So what was the company like before you started yours? There was only like one company that you used for your beard product.
I had used other ones, but there was one that I was like mainly, how you get like your favorite and you're like, oh yeah, I really like this.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That was that one, right? Like yeah, exactly. So that was that one that I was using. And and then I guess the guy, it was local to London actually.
Nice.
And yeah, he stopped doing it. I guess he couldn't do it anymore. It wasn't working for him. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he just stopped. So
That's
then
a
it was
bummer.
I tried a bunch of different stuff in between there, and then I was like, you know what? I want to like try and do this on my own. Like I want to find something that's like exactly what I like.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
It's
Was
kind
it
of
like
that
a
same process, right? Like that you
Yeah.
guys like you try like everything. You probably
Yeah.
try way more than I ever have for sure. But yeah, like trying all those, you see like subtle differences in them, or like major differences in some and qualities, and like everyone's beard's a little different, right? So
Oh yeah.
in my beard that don't work in others, and vice versa, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Right.
Totally agree with that. Like there's the biggest thing for me is like there's some companies like I really really like the scent, but then just in beard, it doesn't really feel so great. And then there's others that like, I don't really like the scent so much, but it feels great in beard. But you get a lot of that. For me, that's my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
So where are you from, buddy?
So I'm from London, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah. Have
Guess
you
I
lived
should
there?
say A after that.
Yeah, right. I mean, have you been there your whole life?
Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, you got anything new that's recently released?
Not released yet, but I finished my butter up a while ago, but I just got the labels today. So, if you can see it there.
Nice.
I know.
Yes.
Nice.
So, yeah, that just came in. So those will be up on the site soon.
And
That's the labeling is so like crisp and clean and simple, like beyond simple, but it's so amazing looking.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I guess that describes me.
one of the questions I have, like the labels on the front, I've noticed that you have like different colors for like the different labels. Is that like basically a color code for your scent profiles?
Yeah, so I was starting to do color coding because it was just getting kind of crazy with the all the different scents being on the back and people having to like turn it around, right?
Right.
Which was like a couple people were like, "Oh man, you should put the scent on the front." So I started to change them over to like on the front and color code it. And now I've got actually the rest of the labels after are all gonna look kind of like this. So even on the beard oil is gonna be a wrap with this like a similar kind of theme going on. But I gotta use up the rest of what I've got so far, and then we'll switch over to that. But yeah, there are different colors for each scent profile, and then those limited ones that I'm doing all have like graphic scents.
That's really cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, it looks like Ryan C says, I absolutely love your oils, brother. One of the best feeling beard for me. Love the green tint from the hemp seed oil.
Oh yeah. I was talking to him about that actually.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he got the Fruit Loops scent, I think, when I released that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like, I don't know if you can tell really on my camera or not, but
yeah, you can see the green tinge to it.
yeah.
Sure.
We got the Spice Brew here. I think Chad's got the same one. He's got the Spice Brew as well.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny that both of you chose that independently of each other.
Yeah. Like, it smells so good. Like, it smells like a my wife says it smells like a spiced latte. She likes it. She says it smells like a spiced latte.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like I've got it in beard now, and but it's ridiculous. It smells so good. It's like
Thanks,
I get this nice whiff of like fresh coffee, and then
Yeah,
you
I
get
love
that.
coffee.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
me
then you get
too.
that subtle like cinnamon, that spice.
Yeah, the cinnamon's like a hit and miss for some people. Some people don't really like the cinnamon, but I don't know. That coffee and cinnamon go so well together.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And it definitely smells different when you get it like on your skin and your beard than it does in bottle. So like
Yes.
if you don't think that it smells that strong in bottle, just wait till you actually put it in, and oh my god, it smells so good once it's warmed up.
Oh, that's right. Ryan got the blueberry muffin as well with that. That's another weird one. I have a lot of weird like fruit scents and yeah,
Hey man, I like weird
that
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if it smells good, I'm down. So it's like Beardius. What's the pricing? Singles and combos?
Okay, so this might be can be a little weird because it's Canadian pricing, right? So for you guys, you have to figure out the difference. But the oils are 20 Canadian, which I think works out to like 16 American. Does that sound
Yeah,
right?
roughly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then bombs are 18. And then I gotta figure out the beard butter still.
Yeah,
Probably gonna be
yeah.
around the $20 mark Canadian. So yeah, but like 16-ish American.
So is the butter the newest thing that you have that's coming out now, or?
Yeah, it'll be the butter's the newest thing. Yeah, I've had it for a while, but I was working on different recipes for I don't know months, but I found one that was like perfect for me. So, and for like other ambassadors that I have, they've been liking it, so they've been kind of testing it out too and giving me feedback. So yeah, that'll be out, and then the next limited run scent will be in a couple weeks.
That's awesome.
So your carrier oils, do you use the same in your balms and the butters, or do you break them up like differently for each one?
They're different for each one. Yeah.
So in your oils, what carrier oils are you using?
So you got like jojoba oil, argan oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, hemp seed oil. I miss one. I think that's all of them. Yep. Yeah. So that's that. And then in the balm, it's jojoba oil and argan oil for the oils in there, and coconut oil. A little bit, not much though. I find that too much coconut makes your beard greasy. At least I
Yeah,
find that.
sure.
So it's
No,
just
yeah,
small amount in there.
right, right. To get the benefits of the coconut.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat was asking, how often do you do limited run scents?
Yeah. So those ones are going every 5 to 7 weeks. I just started that this year. I did one last year and it worked really well. So I'm gonna keep doing those. So yeah, every 5 to 7 weeks. Just hard. I gotta make sure I have time to get it out. So I give myself a little 2 week window because each label for those is different. So some of them are gonna be the oils and balms, and then some of them I'm gonna do the butters as well. I'm
Yeah,
gonna switch it up. So it'll be different each time. There's some cool ones though, for sure. Oh, there you go. So you got the pricing. Amazing.
nice, Ryan. See, thank you for that, brother.
So the shipping comes up to pretty much cheaper for us here than when it comes up to like $4 for shipping over here or something like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like for me to ship within Canada is more expensive than for me to ship to you guys.
That's just crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
is
figure
kind of
with
crazy.
you figure with customs and stuff it'd be more expensive, but
Yeah, you would think so, but yeah, for some reason it's just way cheaper.
Good night.
If you open that door, when you're done. I mean, when you're all done.
Yes, the butters are whipped.
You're done.
Are they?
Yeah.
You're done.
do your butters, are they like more of a fuller body or a lighter whipped, or?
I don't use any beeswax in them, so it's a lighter whip. Yeah, no beeswax. It's more of like a night butter than your daytime. Although like I've used it throughout the day and I like it. But if you're looking for like a hold, it's not a holding butter. It's more of that nourishment butter.
Right, I just know that some people like to use arrowroot powder to kind of thicken it up and, to get that feel out of it without it being, having any much of a hold to it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely not a hold. It's not a hefty bomb though. It's pretty light. Or sorry, butter.
Like, I haven't had your bombs either. Are your bombs like a softer or waxier, or?
They would be like a medium. It's not like a guitar pick like scrape out kind of situation. You can get it out with your finger. You don't need to use your fingernail, but it's not like super light either.
Okay.
I wish I had one up here with me, but I'm upstairs right now.
So basically, just taking the finger, and just kind of mushing it in, we'll get it out.
Yeah, just get in and scoop, and yeah.
That's good. I like consistency like that. I'm not too fond of the ones where you've got to like, you know, like you said, take a guitar, a pick or the back of your thumbnail.
Yeah, I mean, like those definitely have your place, and sometimes people need those for their beard. Like some people's beards are super wiry, and they need that hold.
Yeah,
For
like
sure.
I preferably like the waxier type, but I'm perfectly open to like all different types. But like I like the waxier type to like when I want to shape it. But as far as like some other times, I just like to have the hold, but without the shape.
Right.
If that makes sense. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Oh, totally.
and just basically defining it and shielding it against all the dirt and whatnot throughout the day, like a balm is supposed to do, and
Right.
keeping that nourishment in. Somebody was asking the question that he put up there: any beard washes or co-washes?
I have a Bard beard wash that's more of like a stripper kind of thing. But I haven't done the washes and conditioners. I haven't gotten into that yet.
Yeah.
So is it like pine tar or?
And yeah, it's like a beard soap basically, but it strips. It's not gonna be like a conditioner situation.
Sure. Now, do you have like just one bar, 1 cent, or like what's the makeup?
Just one bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 cent. Honestly, I haven't gone that into the washes.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. So, but your bar soap, like what exactly is it?
It's like a beer, it's just a wash, like to get it clean. It doesn't condition, so it's like a stripping, like bar.
Right.
So
Like
you're using that
ingredients.
just to clear it out your product, like a shampoo kind of, but in a bar form, and then you're gonna use your oils after.
Right.
Yeah, like ingredients wise, is it like glycerin or is it pine tar
Yeah.
or goat's milk or which?
Yeah, like glycerin.
Glycerin soap. Okay.
Yeah, I see it right there. Blondie. Does your bar soap contain goat's milk? Well,
No.
no, but just like you said though, you don't, you're not really dabbling into that part of it yet. So
No, it's like a thing that it's more of like I'm working on that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I haven't done much in the
Yeah.
washes department.
absolutely. So your website, you can go on there and actually request to make custom scents. Is that right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so you can go on. There's like a list of like the different fragrances or essential oils that I have, and you can pick your scent that you want. So you just select from the list. There's scent 1 and scent 2. I don't know if I'm gonna add third. It gets a little tricky sometimes with mixing them for people, for sure, because you want to make sure that it doesn't smell awful, right? I've had some requests, and you're like, okay, I don't know, like I'll try a little bit just to see, and I'll be like, you know what, maybe that's not what you want, like, but maybe let's try this,
Right. Kind of recommendation almost.
Yeah, like, I mean, by all means, if you want something crazy, I'll make it. And if you're like, you send me an email and you're like, hey, like, can you add like this, and this, and this? I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I don't know how it's gonna smell though.
Well, I think there's always that chance that, depending on what ingredients are used or if too many is used of the wrong ones, I think it could possibly not smell right.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You can get some like weird smelling stuff.
Yeah.
See, I had a custom made from somebody else, and it was a black cherry oud and spiced rum, and like even he didn't wonder, like even he wondered like how it was going to turn out, and it actually turned out pretty good though.
It
Black
does,
cherry oud and spice rum, eh?
it does
Yeah,
sound pretty good though.
it smells really good.
Yeah, that's an interesting scent.
So your packaging, do you ship out in boxes or just shipper
It's
envelopes?
usually bubble envelope is usually how I do it. Unless it's like a big order, then I
Right.
can I'll throw it in a box. I have like a
Yeah.
lot of like local stuff too, like a lot of local pickup. So that's easy, right?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like most of the time it's the bubble mailers. I haven't had any problems with them. That your guys was safe, right? When we
Yeah.
did it, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I haven't had
Yep.
any leakage problems, which is good. But I know that that does happen sometimes for some people.
Well, yeah, we definitely know that. Bearded Life got some stuff in from My Tailored or whatever, Tailored Rig Company, and I guess it was like it was really bad. Like everything was
Uh,
damaged. Yeah.
oh yeah, man! Like the shipping, like the post office and postal service, you just never know, right? And
Yeah.
like sometimes it's not even like that. It's just sometimes you get like a bottle that doesn't seal right, and for whatever reason, like it's not the company's fault. It's just that's kind of what happens. But
Yeah, it's very true. So do you plan on doing like do you do combos like on your website? Can you choose to purchase a combo where you get an oil and a balm?
yeah. So I usually do have like a buy one get one half off going on the like an oil and balm combo or like a 2 for 30. Can't remember what it is right at the moment, but I think it's might still be buy one get one half off on there. I was
Nice.
actually gonna go update that before I got on here, but then I ran out of time. So
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now is that something that just happens on the website or is there a code that's needed?
when I do the buy one get one half off stuff, I just make it automatic, so you don't have to enter a code because entering people forget the codes.
Right,
So
sure.
it's
That's actually
easier if
really
I
cool.
usually do like an announcement bar at the top kind of thing, and then it will just automatically do it.
That's actually a really good idea though, just to kind of hands free on it.
Yeah. I know, like some places are like finicky with codes. Like the code don't even want to work sometimes, and when you try to do them anyways.
Right. Oh yeah. I think don't codes after a certain time expire anyways?
Yeah, I'm sure it depends on who you're like doing your website through.
Right.
You can usually set times though. So if I'm
Ah,
like running a certain promo, you can like set it to start on this day and then end on another day at whatever time. Um, and then you can make ones that just go forever, and then you can make automatic. But I don't know. That's just my experience with this website. But
sure, yeah.
when I started doing this, like I learned all that as I was going because I hadn't built one before. So that was new to me, learning how to do all that.
Oh, I bet it's a heck of a learning curve.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So looks like Blondie said, got 9 cents. Fruit Loops is sold out. Gonna bring it back, or is that it?
Maybe at some point, yeah. But those ones are limited runs, so I'm gonna keep them for the limited runs because the people that bought those for that limited run period.
Of course.
But it could be back in like a butter because I didn't do a butter, so might be
That's
able
not,
to wing something there.
not a bad idea, actually. Really.
Bring back the limited run for a limited time, I think is what they were asking.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I got a bunch more to go.
Yeah.
for this year. Yeah, I've got them lined up for like most of the year. So maybe towards the end, maybe we'll do like a Christmas something.
Yeah. But I think it's a good idea though to maybe possibly even bring it back as like a butter or something, kind of switch
Yeah.
it up with different things. It kind of keeps it fresh.
Yeah, I agree.
S-
You
That's
still
funny.
have some, right, Ryan?
I should have jumped on that like when it was available because like I like Fruit Loops. I mean, does it literally smell like freaking Fruit Loops?
Dude, like the box, like right out of the box.
No.
Yeah, it was good. I wish I had ordered more and made more for myself. I'm now on my very last drops of my oil.
Yeah. I would say so.
I don't know. It sounded good. It just sounded good. That's why I did it. Yeah.
Would
Weird
dude the
sense like that though. Like I said, it's like different than like everything else that you see. So I don't know.
right.
Weird.
Well, the labeling on it was really cool. Like each Fruit Loop just popped, man. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
So, any plans in the future for Wooly that's going to be different from what you have going on now? Like goals, I should say.
Oh, goals, eh? I say just keep building.
Yeah.
I know. Been doing a few shows this summer, like in my area. We
Right.
keep doing. Just keep building slowly, and yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I just like I just really enjoy doing it. It's not like I'm like set to hit this certain target. I just like keep doing different scents, different things. Like as long as people like it, and I'll keep doing it. Well,
Very
I'll probably
true.
do it regardless of whether other people like it or not, because I love doing it and like I love using it. So either way, I'd be doing it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say from
Ooh, chocolate stout. Thank you.
I,
That sounds
That sounds
actually
pretty
really good.
yeah.
I know Steven would like that one too.
Yeah, that actually
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
That metal guy, he would love to have a chocolate stout one too.
Yeah, chocolate stouts are definitely there's something. So I never smell one like the blueberry muffin. It smells just like a dang muffin. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. So like you like pride yourself in trying to find like the best ingredients, like even when you're using stuff to get your scents from, right?
Yeah, like that's my thing. So like when I was looking for the ingredients to start the company, the first thing I was looking through was like, okay, first where do you buy it in like bulk? And then you go through all these sites and I was just like, I don't know, like this doesn't seem right. Like some of them just seem
You
Like,
froze
we're
up.
back.
Yeah, I think you froze up there for a second.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll say
okay.
you froze up for a second.
So where did it cut out?
Um,
Basically, after buying in bulk, and then it cut out after that.
Oh yeah, so I was just looking for somewhere like that I could buy like in bulk and then get something that was good quality and then like ethically sourced and I was trying to find something Canadian too, which makes it really difficult. Like in the States, there's a lot of options. Like you can order from so many places, but I was trying to get something more local to me and something that, like is quick for me to get. Because if I order anything from the States, it takes a while by the time it gets through customs. It can take a couple weeks to get here. And that doesn't
Yeah.
work for me when I need to make product and send it out, right?
oh, absolutely,
So,
especially if you got people waiting on something.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, finding that company that I could use was like it was hard, but once I did, and I started using their stuff, they're used by like other like major cosmetic companies that are all natural as well. It was perfect. Yeah, good fit, and then it's easy to get it. Only takes like a week max, and then that's during like busy season. So
Right.
I can order my stuff up and get it like the freshest, right? Because like shelf life
Yeah.
is with some things, right? Like a lot of the oils, have like a 2 year shelf life if they're stored properly. So you don't
Right.
want to be getting something that you can't use.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
Yeah.
hemp seed has half of that life, doesn't it?
Depending on which one you get. There's like a bunch of different hemp seed oils too.
Because I know a lot of people usually try to store their hemp seed based ones in like refrigerators and stuff like that to keep it longer because they do have a shorter life than most normal oils do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You want to keep them like cool and dark no matter what, which is
Right.
easy here in Canada.
Yeah, that's what everybody's been wanting to know. Is that burning question? Everybody's like, that's just the coolest, baddest name ever.
I know everyone. I feel like everyone wants this like grand. How did you
Like,
come? It's gonna be this big thing. It's like I'm just a nerd. Wizards have awesome beards.
that's
It
what
just makes
everybody's
sense.
response was. Everybody's
Yeah.
response is, who doesn't want to be a wizard?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Exactly. Wizards have the best beards, so that was the thought process behind the name, I guess.
That's actually genius, though, really, to be honest, because
Yeah.
wizards do have like gargantuan beards that are just like.
Exactly.
Everybody wants the Gandalf beard.
Yes, everybody does want the Gandalf beard. I wish.
My next question would be, like, since you're out of the United States, are you limited to what you can put in your stuff? Because I know some other countries, like the UK and stuff, they have like certain limitations that they can't put in oils as far as like fragrances and whatnot.
Yeah, there's some stuff that I'm sure you can't use. Everything that like I use, you can use here or the States. But it's like all that stuff you can look up when you're ordering it, right? So it has like the list of if there's any issues like sending to other countries. That's all in like the descriptions of the products when you're ordering them. It's crazy the list that you see when you're ordering the products of like percentages that you can use, especially for fragrance or essentials, is crazy. So you have to go through all that and be like, hey, can I use this? And then like even when you order an essential, you'll be like, okay, I can use this percentage of it per whatever per bottle. So you work it out, and then it's like, is it strong enough though? Right? Because I can order like an essential and I'll get it, make it, and then I'll be like, it's not strong enough, so you can't use it. So it's kind of like wasted, right? But
or it doesn't last long enough.
Yeah, that's a big thing with essentials too. Sometimes they just don't last as long.
Because I know, like I said, I know the UK has like more restrictions as far as like scent wise and whatnot that they can put in, and it's hard for them to be able to get something strong and good and long lasting. And there's some people out there that can do that, but it's just harder with the limitations.
Right. Yeah, I don't know about much about the UK. I don't ship to the UK, so I'm not really sure exactly how theirs works. But for like the Canada regulations and the United States regulations are pretty similar. Most of the things are the same. Most of the labeling requirements are the same. But yeah, UK, I have no clue.
Yeah, it seems like they have a lot like stricter
Yeah,
regulation.
Yeah, they do with a lot of things too, right?
yeah, a lot of things.
Well, that's all right though. You're not in the UK, so you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about that.
Yeah, don't have to worry about that. Unless it
So,
starts shipping there, and then that's a whole nother ball game.
right. Well, I had actually got some stuff from the bearded mixologist from the
Yeah,
UK, and like it had to go through customs and stuff, and it took a while, but like I got it, and like I swear customs they had to have opened it up and was messing with the bottles because a couple of the bottles looked like they were opened. One of them had like leaked all over the place, and it was like it actually wasn't very pleasing. And I know that wasn't John's fault, but still.
They can do that
customs.
though.
Yeah, customs rip into stuff and tear everything apart and put it back together and test it and everything. Do a field test kit and all that crap, and then put it back in the box and tape it up and like, here you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I get it. I respect that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like, man, maybe at least have a little more integrity with what you're doing with it. But I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm sure like
So,
they probably have to test that all out though and like make sure like it's not something else too, right? It's just
Right.
because on
Oh,
the
for
on the
sure.
shipping label it says beard oil. It doesn't mean that it is.
for
Yeah.
sure.
And they have to
completely
look at
understand
it and be like, oh, it has hemp seed in it. Let's check it and make sure it doesn't have anything else in it.
Right.
Right.
Like Blondie wants to know, do you ever try out other beard companies?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's
No, I like don't get me wrong, like I won't buy a whole lot of them, but that's not because I don't want to. It's just I'm always testing stuff out or like different scents or whatever. So like a lot of like my days when I put in beard product, it's like not even anything that's on the website. I'm like testing out like the next what am I gonna do? You know?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What's the most recent or product that you've used from another company?
What was I using last
The last stuff that you used, rather.
time? That's a great question. I use the Rocky Mountain company. It's another Canadian company. They're all going to be Canadian. So yeah, I used that a while ago.
Nice.
They had a really good cedar scent. I want to try that Crushers Creations.
Dude.
A lot of videos with that. So I do want to try out one of their butters for sure. But yeah, no, trying out other people's companies gives you ideas sometimes too, right?
Sure.
Like for sure for scent profiles and stuff too. You can like oh that's really cool, and I wonder if like I add this, like what can I do with it, or put a twist on it or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But a lot of the time, yeah, I'm just using my stuff.
Yeah. No, and I completely get that. Yeah, especially when you're building up your line of different scent profiles. You've got to test that stuff out to make sure it's going to be legit and be a good product.
Right. Oh, Lumberjack Creations. That was the last one too. They have some good stuff. Lumberjack Creations, yeah. They're out of I think like Ingersoll, which is like not super far from me, like in like 45 minutes. Yeah.
Nice.
Those guys are good guys too.
Yeah, it seems like pretty much every company that I've talked to, the owners are just incredible people. So, like yourself, Tyler, you're a really awesome dude.
Thanks, man.
No problem. But so in your oils, like your scent profiles, like what's the most complex scent that you have, like with the most amount of, either essential or fragrance that goes into it?
Ooh. Well, that's a good question. Yeah, I'd say like the Woodsman scent that I have is like a more complex like woodsy scent.
Yeah.
Because it's got a bunch of stuff in it. It's got like some sandalwood, a little bit of cedar, It's got lime in it, which is small, but it adds a little twist on that like woodland kind of thing. And then it's
Yeah.
got like a small amount of vanilla. I haven't done a cologne scent yet, though. So
Yeah.
that's I know we were talking about that, and they seem to be like everyone's into those right now. So that's something that I want to work on for sure. I'm not a cologne guy though, so it's a bit out of my realm. So that's going to be something that I want to do in the future as well. But
Right.
yeah,
A cologne-
but I'm not a cologne guy, so
Yeah,
I
a
need help
cologne-
with that one for sure.
Right.
Yeah, a cologne for me, it has to either, it has to like hit the right mark. It has to be good and strong, but it can't give me a headache at the same time. So
Right.
it's hard for me to wear a cologne or find a good cologne because of that, because I don't want to get a headache. So it's hard to, find those ones.
Right.
What's going
Right.
on, Dave?
I am not a Leafs fan.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Although I did play hockey my like growing up,
Oh, really?
but I actually I don't watch hockey though, which is kind of weird.
Interesting. Well, I mean, you've got a bunch of other things that you got going on. I mean, I'm sure probably don't really have time to be watching TV.
Yeah, since you tried Canadian companies, have you tried Ginger Beard? Someone's asking in the chat.
No, I haven't.
I believe they're Canadian, aren't they?
I've seen a bunch of their stuff in the last like month or so though. Maybe it's
Yeah,
I think there's a bunch of reviewers that were reviewing them. So
Yeah, they've done a couple, maybe more than a couple collabs. So they're pretty much getting out there.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah, they've definitely coming up with like collabs and everything, and people are trying them more, and I've been seeing them more.
Yeah, yeah. So Tyler, like, so obviously you made like the Fruit Loops. Like, are food related, scents like your like number one thing that you like to do or go for?
I do like the food ones. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
food ones are good.
what's the craziest food that you'd like to make happen, but that probably might be kind of difficult to do?
I don't know. I think that you can do. I think that any food scent is doable, with as long as it's like, it's got to be more dessert based though. It's not like you can't have like a hamburger beard. It's
Yeah.
not gonna work. I don't think
Well,
that's gonna smell too good.
It's
But
funny
maybe
that
someone will do it.
it's funny though. I actually tried a bacon oil today.
Yep.
Really? How was that?
Beaver knows all about it. Oh my gosh, dude, it was
It's
good.
awesome. It smells
It
awesome.
would make me hungry all the time.
It is freaking nice. Like, when you're like you hear bacon beard oil, mentally you're processing that and you're like, what? But once you actually put it in your hands and start playing with it and put it in beard, oh my god, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is really nice.
Yeah, I kind of want to try that.
Yeah, Dave's a good dude right there.
Maybe I'll have to try and do a hamburger one just for you.
Never know. Anything's possible.
His package is on the way, actually.
Nice. Yeah, I wonder what he got. I wonder if anybody, like, how often is the spice brew? Like, is that?
Oh man, that one is something that gets ordered a lot, actually.
Is it really?
They're like, Yeah, I had a mint coffee one for a while, and that one, you got ordered here and there, but not too much. But the spice brew, if you're like a coffee fan and you like cinnamon, it's a no brainer. That one a lot of people order. But then there's like a lot of people that can't do the cinnamon, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I love it. The cinnamon in it.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like my wife said, it smells like a spiced latte.
Yeah.
Well, I love like once you've got it in beard, you know, the cinnamon spiciness really comes out. But I mean, you obviously still get the coffee aspect of it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Right.
it transitions later on through the day. You know, that spice mellows out, and you get the little bit of coffee in it.
Yeah. That's what I noticed with that one as well. At first, that's you really smell that cinnamon, right? And
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, that coffee.
Yeah,
I love that scents do that. You know, like they get created and then like they transition through the day. Like I just that is so awesome. I feel like you get more bang for your buck when you get an oil that does that.
and it's crazy because you're like, "What's that smell? It smells different," and you're like, "Oh, it's my beard."
Right,
It
especially
changes in the middle of the day.
or if you're like, you know,
Yeah.
you go somewhere and like the wind goes one way, you get one whiff, and then like it goes the other way, and it's like
Yeah.
something else.
Like, who's behind me? Oh, it's just me.
Right?
Yeah, I
So-
definitely found that with the Fruit Loops one, especially. It lasted so long. I'm sure Ryan can attest to that. But it was a long lasting scent. You would be smelling that thing all day.
Yeah. So all of your scents are pretty long lasting.
Yeah, like decent, but they are different depending on which
Well,
one you
true, yeah.
get, right?
Right.
Yeah, they're not all gonna last as long. I find that Spice Brew is a pretty solid one that lasts quite a while.
Yeah. It
What's
does.
what's your strongest? Would you say?
That I have right now.
Yeah. What would you say is the strongest one?
That the blueberry muffin probably is this like strongest, like long lasting one. But the next one that comes out in a couple weeks, I just don't want to give it away what it is yet, but that thing is strong. Like long lasting strong, not like knock you out strong, but
Yeah.
I like super strong scents, and you know, as strong as they can get it without it giving me a headache. That's what I like. I like to
Right.
just wham them right in the face, and then you're just
Yeah, good. A good scent that kicks your nostrils.
yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question right there. Maple and brown sugar oatmeal scent, eh? Yeah, that would probably be pretty good. I did a maple one for a buddy, who wanted to try it. Not it wasn't with oatmeal though, but it was like a maple syrupy type scent.
Man.
I don't know. Just it seemed a little too like for me. It just felt like my beard was sticky, but it wasn't.
Right. I just had a crazy one pop in the head. What about pineapple, maple, and oud? Is
That would be an interesting scent.
I feel like it would work though, because you got the pineapple that would like, you know, kind of lighten it up and make it kind of like fresh. But
That's something I'm down to try any scent. Like
yeah,
try them out and then see how they go.
right, sure, yeah, yeah. So the bearded practitioner is asking, so what inspires you to create a new scent?
You know what? I don't know if it's just one thing. Like a lot of it's just me messing around when I'm like, oh, I want to try something new. So I'll
Right.
just like mix a couple things and see just how
Right.
it smells. put it in beard for a couple days and be like, I want to tweak this or add something. Or sometimes someone says something and I'm just like, yes, like let's try that. Or someone asks me, hey, do you have like that's how blueberry muffin came up. Like, you do like a blueberry scent? I was like, yeah, probably. Let's see what we can do here. And then they came up with that, and I was like, yeah, all right, that's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know, it's fun. The weird ones are fun to do because like you can really mess around with it. I think when you get into some of the like stronger, like if you're doing like a cologne scent, you gotta nail that. You can't make it too strong.
You can't rush it, and
you can't rush that. No, definitely not.
I think Chad over there needs some blueberry muffin for his tea.
Oh, that would be good. Would you like any muffins with your tea? Yes, I would.
Would you like a spot of tea to go with your muffins?
Right. For a crumpet. See, I need more blueberry
tobacco. Yeah.
Let's see.
Blueberry tobacco would be like a good scent.
That would be different, but I think it would be good.
Yeah, I think so. I almost smell it like right now.
Blueberry tobacco and oud.
You just gotta throw the oud in there.
I'm obsessed with
like
oud.
Whatever the scent is. Let's add some oud in. We're good.
Whatever you do, add oud.
Gotta have the oud. That's right.
I think what was it? Taylor did a blueberry tobacco, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
Taylor Beard Co. I think it was like called like Blue Magic or something like that.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's a cool name. Cool name.
Yeah, well here you go. I feel like it's like I have a blueberry tobacco that's amazing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's Blue Magic by Taylor Beard Co.
So Tyler, how was your day, man?
It's good. I had a day off today, so it was all right.
Nice. Do anything exciting, or just hang out?
It was a PD day today for our schools, so I hung out with the kids. Oh,
very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you've got kids, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. So how many kids you got?
2
kids. Yeah, boys, girls.
A boy and a girl, 10 and 7.
Nice. Yeah, she's about to be 7, 7-year-old daughter, so I can definitely relate with the age, but that's awesome.
Busy times.
Never a dull moment for sure.
No.
Well, Zebra, any last thoughts on your mind there?
Like, when is your next expected release, I guess, would be my question.
It's going to be in like 1 or 2 weeks. It's really soon. I'm just waiting for someone to get their package. And then, we're going to do a little release. And, so it'll be like a week or 2. I think. You guys have March break coming up? We do. So
yeah,
all the kids are out, so she'll be out right around then.
Spring break, all these hooligans will be running around again.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Good old spring break. So well, we're getting down to the wire. We've got a few more minutes. Anything you wanted to add in there, Tyler?
No, just thanks for having me on. This is really cool.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
I'm glad we was able to work out a time for you able to come on. I know you're busy with your work and doing the beard company and the family and stuff like that. So you got a full plate for sure. Definitely appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate what you guys do. This is super rad that you guys do this. It's awesome.
I appreciate that, man. That
Nice
means a
giving
lot.
all the
Yeah.
the small guys a chance, get their name out there. So it's really cool.
I think that's kind of where me and Zebra are kind of like, we're like, yeah, because on the smaller companies, we want to kind of bring them out and make them more well known as opposed to the bigger companies. So
We love them all the same, but we
Absolutely.
try to bring the smaller people into the world too, and give some light.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Completely agree with that. So, well, what's the infamous question? What does everybody have in beard right now? I guess we're kind of late on that, but better late than never.
Yeah. I have in Boston Beard Co.'s unreleased one. Like, I don't know when it's going to be released, but it's the unreleased one.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the unreleased.
I let him sniff it too while he was here to get a whiff of it. It's nuts. Like, I don't know what all he has in it, but it's just crazy. But it smelled to me like a blueberry, or not blueberry, a banana, like a banana walnut kind of smells different.
Right. Yeah, looks like we got Ryan C's got that Sphinx smoldering.
Smolder.
I've got that myself. That's really good.
I actually want to try that.
And dude, it's good stuff.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, you can't go wrong there. Looks like the beard guy Kansas City's got key lime pie in the new one from Bay Area. Dude, those guys do really good stuff over there.
I really want to try them too.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I've got in Spice Brew. That is good stuff, man. Look at that. I love that label.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, they're shiny.
It's just so simple, but yet it's yeah. I'm a loss of words for it. I'm speechless.
Thanks, man.
Smells-
I appreciate that.
No
It
problem,
smells
bro.
amazing.
Hey, said Dave said that choke cherry from Sphinx is off the hook. That sounds interesting. I've not
I
tried that
haven't
one.
heard of that one. I haven't heard of that one.
Well, I know Bearded did a pretty big review, and he said I think there was one of them out of everything that they sent him that he wasn't really fond of, but he said everything else was pretty awesome. So they probably do good stuff. But
They have cool bottles too.
yeah, the square bottles are pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I like the traditional round. I don't know. That's I like it. It's cherry vanilla and cologne style.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. Hey, there's an idea for you.
Yeah, that's a good scent combo right there. Cherry and vanilla is good all the time.
That's awesome. Well, all right, guys. Hey, appreciate you, Tyler, coming on and hanging out with us and kind of telling us a little about your company and yourself. And it was good chatting with you.
Yeah, I gotta be heading off here and getting into another live stream. So,
as always, it's been fun. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Yep. All right, brothers. Hey, we'll catch you later.
Take it easy.
Yeah. See ya.